Hello, fabulous Gemini. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of October 2015. Love focus. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. What a big month it is in love for you, and you are set to have some really surprising twists and turns where it comes to romance. This month we have, smack dab in the middle of the month, a new moon happening in a part of the sky for you that has to do with romance, with being awakened, with being alive, and with being smitten, right? With feeling that sense, that flutter, that butterfly in your stomach. And those of you who are dating somebody, or those of you who are open to meeting somebody new, will especially benefit with this energy. Now, there are a few different ways that this is going to play out. Essentially, this is a new moon happening in the romance part of the sky, standing across Uranus. And Uranus brings with it these insights, and especially when Uranus is standing across an important celestial event like this, it is an insight, an awareness, a truth that comes out of nowhere. As we've been going along in the weekly horoscopes, I have been advising Aries, I have been advising Geminis, right? These two signs I've been saying to you guys, if you break up under Mercury retrograde, which has been taking place in September, at the very end of October, Mercury went into shadow, retrograde in September, will this month, mid-month, go direct. In fact, several things are sort of happening at the same time that are speaking to clarity in love, and especially for you, with all of a sudden realizing that maybe, just maybe, you had it wrong before. And so I have been advising, when you break up, when Mercury's moving through a part of the sky that's especially romantic or partnership oriented, and you break up, chances are you don't stay broken up. Well, this is the light bulb that comes on now. This is the clarity that says, oh, okay, now I get it. Now I understand what was really going on. Now I understand that thing that was bugging me, that was disturbing me, that made me mad, that whatever, that caused you to question. Okay, now I get what was really happening. For some of you, this is ultimately going to propel you closer to someone, especially if you are just getting to know them. So if you are just dating someone, you're getting to know them, this energy is that much stronger than if you're in a committed partnership. However, this energy is going to play out in love for everyone of your sign in some way. The thing is, though, with this energy as well, that there's an unpredictability factor in this also. And if you're getting to know somebody, this can really be seeing this whole other perspective of them. And especially if you've been in a bit of a dreamy state with Mercury retrograde, because sometimes we see what we want with Mercury retrograde, this is lights really coming on. In the matter of a couple of days, really, what's happening in the sky in the middle of the month is Venus will leave shadow, officially ending her extended period of the Venus retrograde season that I've been talking to you guys as we've been going along. Also, Mercury will go direct, and also this new moon. So they're literally happening within days of each other. And this is really going to be wide awake insight into what has been and what is now and who this person really is. And I think that you may end up being quite surprised. Now, again, it could go either way. It could be a lovely surprise. It could be a surprise that you really weren't expecting and might not be sure what to do with. But regardless, your choices are yours to make, and whatever sense you make of it is always your decision as well. If you're hoping to meet somebody new, this really could bring somebody out of nowhere, like literally like someone just falls in your lap or lands in your lap, if you will. And this could be actually a friend associated with this particular flirtation or this particular meeting. So whether it's a friend facilitating it or someone who's been a friend all of a sudden declaring feelings to you, how you feel about that, again, a lot depends on your own unique circumstances, but there's that strong, whoa, I totally didn't see that coming element to anyone that you might meet or anyone that declares a romantic interest in you this week. Those of you who are in a committed partnership, this energy is going to play out a little bit differently. As I said in the general focused video, if or even if you're not. If you want to have children, this energy could be pleasantly surprising. If you don't want to have children, you are going to want to have to watch that. So make sure that you're doing what you need to do on that front. But having said that, this could very well be in a relationship, if you're in a committed relationship, a discussion around children, the ones you have or the ones that you may want to have or may not want to have as well. So it looks like there's some fresh insight into parenting or children or having children that's taking place within a committed relationship, and some opinions expressed, some viewpoints expressed that actually surprise you very much. What I love about this month for you is that, yes, there are a lot of surprises, but at the very least, you'll have some amazing stories to tell. I think stories that'll make you smile for a long time to come. And at the very, very best, you will feel so lucky to have it much, much better than you had thought before. Uranus coming into the picture always brings with it that wild card, that surprise element, that, whoa, that seemed to came out of nowhere and is right in front of you. It is a truth that you cannot deny. If you have been not giving someone the benefit of the doubt, this will set the record straight. If you have been overly generous, this also will set the record straight and let you know exactly where you stand with another. And ultimately, it is that truth that not only lends itself to greater freedom, as it always does, but it also lends itself to a greater freedom from doubt, a greater freedom from questioning whether or not you're worthy of love or whether or not you deserve love. Because I think you know that you absolutely are. And this month will also make that abundantly clear to you.